Nation.
Welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 of the Beak.
I'm Corbin Kinney.
And I'm Ethan Hinkle.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
Well, isn't the school strongly encouraging masks this week?
Yeah, I'm sure I read that somewhere.
Yeah, not that kind of mask.
Oh, okay. No problem.
It's a little easier to talk without them anyways.
Okay, from the top, new guys.
That's right. We are the new guys.
So you have to cut us a little slack.
You know, Ethan, it seems like there's a lot of new things around here this year.
That's right, Corbin. That seems to be the theme of our first episode.
Let's have Riley tell us about the newest organization at EPS.
FCCLA has been a well-known organization around Elgin Public Schools.
Due to recent changes, a new and improved group will be taking its place. Welcome EHCC. According to sponsor Crystal Bohr, she worked with administration to create EHCC.
It had kind of been an idea that had been around since our FCS teacher retired, Barbodi, and FCCLA wasn't really working since then, and so we wanted to come up with a better solution while still keeping an extracurricular activity.
Since EHCC replaced FCCLA, there were some new changes and differences.
I would say the biggest change is that we're not dependent on other cities anymore. We're just Elgin, and we can make decisions for ourselves.
EPS students were quick to express interest in the organization. Just as FCCLA last year, both junior high and high school students may participate. 8th grader Lauren Venenvost thinks EHCC is the perfect way to be involved.
I don't do many sports, and I just wanted to be part of the school.
According to Superintendent Mike Brockhouse, groups like EHCC play an important role.
It gives the students a chance to give back to their community through community service projects and show that they can make a difference in the world, even though it's a small part of Elgin, but they can still make a difference, and that's important for students to learn.
Even though Elgin is a small community, students can still help those around us. Sophomore Cadence the Work looks forward to the group work and already has a favorite project.
Definitely the bulletin board. Something exciting and something you can do as a group. So.
Borer is looking forward to the first upcoming project for EHCC.
I am most excited for the car show, which is coming up on the 13th because it's a lot of fun.
Borer's group has many other upcoming activities.
My main goal is just to get through the year without COVID shutting any of our events down. If that can happen, then a goal would be to add on more events and see what the community asks of us.
You know, it seems like there's something else that's new around here.
Yeah, I know, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Yes, seems like it's something pretty important.
Probably something we shouldn't be forgetting.
How about the new superintendent?
Right. Take it away, Jess.
With the beginning of the school year, there's a lot of new responsibilities and expectations. This year, we're also welcoming some new faces in the Elgin Eagle staff. One of these people is the new superintendent, Mike Brockhouse. Brockhouse is originally from Madison, Nebraska, and graduated from Madison High School. He went on to graduate from Chadron State College. Brockhouse's interest in education came from many influences, one of these being his old teachers.
I chose education because I had some really good social studies teachers and history teachers in high school, and I wanted to coach because I enjoyed sports as well, so that was the avenue I took, and I have a brother who's a teacher as well.
Brockhouse, over the span of 30 years, has worked in 5 other schools, but not as a superintendent. In fact, he has worked many different positions.
This is my 6th school I've been at. I've been a teacher and a coach. I've been activities director and now superintendent. I've taught all the social sciences. I've taught religion. I've taught accounting. I've coached anywhere from softball to football to volleyball to basketball, track, and activities director and now superintendent in my 30 years.
Though Brockhouse has worked many different positions, activities director was his favorite.
Favorite position up to this point was activities director because I got to see the kids do all kinds of things, whether it was in the fine arts or in the sports arena, and in the classroom I got to see everything, and now I get to see the same thing as well. I get to see them in the fine arts, I get to see them in the sports, and I get to walk around and see the teachers doing what they're doing.
Brockhouse chose Elgin Public Schools for many reasons, one being the nice community that it is a part of.
I chose Elgin Public Schools, and my wife and I, we decided if we're going to leave Sydney, it had to be a perfect spot, and it's got a great school board, it's got a great school district, it's got a great staff, And it's a nice small community. That's something we kind of want to get back to, is a smaller community, and as Eastern Nebraska, back closer to our families.
Brockhouse doesn't plan on changing much this school year, but is looking forward to making some improvements.
No major changes. Maybe improve on a few things if things need to be improved on, and just see how things work. And if we need to improve on things, and get everyone through the year. Due to the coronavirus, it's a challenging year, and get everybody through the year safely, and the building staying open with the students in the building.
Though many parts of Brockhouse's new job is enjoyable, his favorite part is the daily interaction.
Favorite part of my job is getting to see the teachers teach, and the kids in the classrooms, and the kids on the field of play. That's the favorite part of my job.
Brockhouse has many memories from his 30 years of teaching, but one stands out.
Back in 2015, the Sydney boys made a run at the state title in basketball. They ended up runner-up, but we weren't supposed to be in the game, and we were. And the crowd, the number of people that came to the games was incredible.
Brockhouse is looking forward to making new memories at EPS. In fact, he and his family moved to the Elgin community this summer.
My wife she works with computers for a hospital out of West Virginia. So she's here 2 weeks and works remotely, and then she goes to West Virginia for 2 weeks remotely, and she actually gets back tonight. So she'll be home for 2 weeks. Charlie, she's a junior at UNL in, I can't even think of what she's in now, studying, but she'll graduate in December of 21. And then Danny will graduate. She's a freshman at Peru State. She's going to pre-physical therapy.
And of course, we couldn't interview the new superintendent without asking the most important question of all.
The 3 things I'd want with me on a deserted island: my family, food, and lots of Diet Coke.
Welcome to EPS, Mr. Brockhouse. We are happy to have you here.
Thanks, Jessica.
And welcome aboard, Mr. Brockhouse.
Well, I guess our theme of newness has come to an end.
What do you mean?
Well, our next story is by Joey, and he's a Beak veteran.
He's also talking about a sport that's been active in Elgin for a long time.
Here's Joey!
With the summer ball story.
For many, summer provides a break from extracurricular activities. However, others may find themselves just as busy. This is the case with many EPS students who play baseball and softball. Freshman Blake Hen and Gage Thiessen, who have played 9 years of baseball, were happy with the opportunity to play.
It went alright, but I wish it would have went a little better.
I think it went pretty good. We got a few losses, but we came back and won a couple.
Though Hen and Thiessen are diehards, some players decide not to play beyond their junior high years. Fellow freshman pitcher Dylan Luking thinks students have too many activities in high school that replace baseball.
Probably get too busy with other stuff.
Nick Anderson, a freshman who played pony this year, agrees.
People are just getting more busy, more activities are being involved in high school and all that.
Thiessen, who has played every level of baseball up to pony, feels the balancing act can be difficult.
Yeah, it was, because you got all different running, and then you got to go different places and things like that.
Hen felt more fortunate to play this summer because of the world's current condition.
We had a shortened season, and we still got to have a tournament, just a few less games.
Anderson felt the pandemic only played a minor role.
We just started a little bit later than usual.
During that shortened season, Hen did record a highlight.
I hit my first home run.
Several girls at EPS also continued their participation in softball this summer. 8th graders Chloe Hen and Kate Firstenaw agree their season went well.
I think it went pretty well.
It went pretty good.
Both girls have played since they were young. Like the boys, fewer girls go out when high school rolls around. Freshman Brenna Martinson thinks that kids get too busy in high school for softball.
Does it just become more busy with other activities that are happening?
Fellow freshman Bailey Bustede agrees.
People just start getting more involved with other sports activities that you can do in high school.
According to 7th grader Kendall Bustede, COVID did affect their season a little.
We didn't have very many games this year, and we didn't have very many visitors like we usually do.
Even though affected, her older sister did point out a highlight.
Striking out the side versus Pierce.
Great job of continuing your hard work year-round, summer athletes.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode. Be sure to join us next time.
Hey, do you think we could put the masks back on? I kind of like them.
It's like you're reading my mind.
If you would like to receive notifications of our latest broadcasts and video releases, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You can also check out our newsletter
And follow us on Twitter
at W-EPS The Beak.
on